Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Wellness Academy. I'm your host, Mike Rashid King. All right, so today I want to get into something. Whenever I post something about certain supplements or protein or whatever, you have the geniuses in the comments that are quick to say, this is not necessary, you don't need this, it doesn't do anything, what is a protein powder, right? You have all of this pushback. So what I wanted to do is address that in a very professional manner, okay? Very educated manner, very clear and concise way. When one says that something doesn't work, hey, I'm here for the conversation, but how do you substantiate your claim, sir? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down whether protein powder is good for you or does it actually help you build muscle or not, all right? And we're gonna do this. We're gonna take the three main types of proteins, right? Whey protein, traditional plant-based protein, and Planta plant-based protein, which is the evolution, if you will, of plant-based protein. All right, let's get into this. All right, so protein is essential for building and repairing muscle tissue. It also supports your immune system and it helps maintain your overall health. Too protein or not too protein? Now, I'll tell you like this. Protein is absolutely essential for building and repairing muscle tissue, supporting your immune function, and just maintaining overall health. If you look out there on the market, there's so many different types of protein supplements and powders available. So what I want to do is help you understand the differences so that you make the right choice for yourself, all right? And there's a lot of things to consider. What your goals are, your dietary restrictions, if any. A lot of people have dairy, some kind of lactose intolerance, and also your choice with flavor. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so let's start with whey protein, which is a very popular supplement derived from milk during the process of making cheese. So whey protein is known for its complete amino acid profile, its rapid absorption, and it is proven to be very effective in supporting muscle growth and recovery. Now let's talk about traditional plant-based protein. Now this comes from sources like peas, rice, soy, and hemp. Now, it is very nutritious and is suitable for vegan diets. However, these single source options may lack a complete amino acid profile. So basically, you need to add different things to it to make it a more balanced nutrient intake. And next we have Planta, which is an advanced plant-based protein blend that provides a complete amino acid profile by combining organic pea and rice protein. It is also fortified with branched chain amino acids that comes from sunflowers to support muscle growth and recovery, positioning itself as a superior plant-based option. So what's the criteria of making these protein powders effective? The main one is going to be the protein quality and the amino acid profile. All right, so with whey, it is what it is. They have a complete amino acid profile with 9 essential amino acids, and that's what's needed for muscle repair and growth. It has a high biological value, close to 100, so basically it's very efficient for absorption, and it's very rich in BCAAs, which is important for muscle protein synthesis. Now we have traditional plant-based protein, which the quality can vary depending on the source, right? It generally has a low biological value compared to whey, which may affect its absorption. The branched chain amino acid content that's in traditional plant-based protein is kind of low, right? It's lower than whey, so potentially that's going to impact the muscle recovery and the muscle growth. Okay, then we have Planta. Listen, they call Planta the evolution of plant-based protein for a reason. It does have a complete amino acid profile achieved through a blend of organic pea and rice proteins. It's also enhanced from sunflower-derived branched chain amino acids, giving it an extra boost in regards to building muscle and recovery that it makes it comparable to whey, but on some scales, it kind of edges way out, right? And it offers a balanced and effective nutrition for muscle support and recovery. So now we have to talk about the digestion and the absorption. So we'll start with whey once again. It's a rapid digestion, making it ideal for post-workout recovery. It does contain lactose, which may cause a little bloating, some gas, or digestive issues for those who are lactose intolerant. Then we have traditional plant-based protein. The absorption rates, they vary. Some plant sources are digested more slowly, leading to a prolonged protein synthesis. It's generally easier on the stomach though, and it's hypoallergenic, though some sources like soy may cause sensitivities. And then we have Planta, which is soy and gluten-free. It's formulated optimally for digestion, and it has digestive enzymes, so you're not going to experience the bloating or anything like that. And it is dairy-free, so it is suitable for people who do have dietary sensitivities. Now let's talk about the nutritional composition. Okay, whey protein has a high protein concentration, typically 20 to 30 grams per serving with minimal fat and carbohydrates. The micronutrient content is not there though, so that needs to be fortified. Traditional plant-based protein has a lower protein density compared to whey, but it can include nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals depending on the source. Now we talk about Planta, and Planta is competitive with whey, around 20 grams per serving. Planta is fortified with sunflower branched-chain amino acids for enhanced muscle recovery and growth, and it contains beneficial plant compounds and antioxidants that support overall health. So with Planta, you're getting your macronutrient needs and your micronutrient needs, which is very, very important. So now let's talk about some benefits and things to consider when choosing which one is best for you. Okay, so the pros for whey protein is this: a rapid absorption rate and a complete amino acid profile, making it very effective for building muscle and recovery. Let's talk about the cons for whey protein. They may cause digestive issues for those with lactose intolerance or dietary allergies, right? And there's a higher environmental impact compared to plant-based options. So basically the things that usually happen to people with whey protein, the thing that kind of slows them down is the fact that it can cause bloating, it can cause irritability in the stomach, digestive issues, and for certain lactose intolerances, it can kind of make your skin break out. So that's something to consider. All right. Other than that, it's great. It builds muscle. It has a high bioavailability, and it tastes good. All right. So now we're on the traditional plant-based protein. The pros is this: it's vegan friendly, easier to digest, and it has other nutrients like fiber and things that whey typically won't have. Now, the cons is this: traditional plant-based proteins are typically single source, right? So they don't have a full, complete amino acid profile. So you would have to add different things to it to enhance its muscle building and its recovery abilities. All right, so that's something you gotta consider. They don't taste good. They taste like shit, or they taste like plants, but some people say it's shit. I don't know, because the protein I drink tastes incredible, but traditional plant-based protein does have a bad rap, and people kind of put that to the side because it's good for you, but it doesn't taste that good. Sorry, it just don't at all. All right, so now let's talk about Planta. Planta, once again, is the evolution of plant-based protein. Now, the pros is this for Planta: it has a complete amino acid profile just like whey. It's also fortified with sunflower BCAAs, so that enhances the muscle building support and recovery. It mixes smooth, it digests really easy, it's vegan friendly, it has no allergies, and is environmentally sustainable. I love that one thing: it tastes really good. I'm sorry, it just tastes amazing, all right? Anyone that's had Planta, they're just blown away with it. They think it's a whey protein, but it's not. It's plant-based, and it tastes really good. The cons is it does come at a premium price due to the fortification and the higher quality sourcing. But, you know, you gotta ask yourself, are you worth a few extra dollars, right? Because traditional plant-based protein, whey protein, is a little bit cheaper. I will give you that, but, you know, you're paying for quality, and honestly, it's just not for everybody. Some people like to take shortcuts. Some people can't afford it for whatever reason. It is what it is. I don't think you should ever take a shortcut for what you're putting into your body, all right? Because this is the most important thing we got. Our body is our vessel, is our temple. You don't want to take shortcuts with that stuff. But the cons are that it is more expensive than traditional plant-based and than whey. All right, so now let's talk about the best use cases and what's ideal for consumers. So we'll start with whey once again. That's best for those who are prioritizing fast muscle recovery, muscle gain, and who do not have dietary restrictions related to dairy. Perfect for athletes and bodybuilders. Traditional plant-based protein is for vegans, for vegetarians, for people who don't really care about putting on a whole lot of muscle. And you know, those is looking for something very sustainable, natural, holistic. You know, it has the fibers, it has the nutrition and all of that, but it's not gonna give you that punch and power that a whey protein or a Planta protein is gonna give you. Now let's talk about Planta. Planta is the best option for pretty much anybody that wants to be strong, that wants to build muscle, right? They want to enhance their recovery. You know, they want a plant-based protein that can rival or beat whey. It's Planta. It's ideal for people who care about their complete nutrition. You know, they care about the fact that it's fortified with branched-chain amino acids from sunflowers. I don't know if y'all know this, but branched-chain amino acids in whey protein, or just traditional BCAAs, it comes from the beaks of birds and the feathers of birds, all right? I mean, you know, I'm just letting y'all know the facts, the science, all right? So Planta's branched-chain amino acid come from sunflowers, so that's a big difference, all right? Smooth digestion, the taste is incredible, you know, and this is not for vegans. I mean, vegans can take this, right? But this is for anybody, right? It's just a way of getting in high-quality protein, right? Dense with protein without the dairy, without, you know, a lot of us have lactose intolerances. I do, right? So I still want my protein though, and I want it at a high quality. You're not gonna get that with traditional plant-based protein, all right? So Planta is, once again, the evolution of plant-based protein, and you know, it's become #1 in the country for a reason, so a good reason. It's the actual quality of that particular protein. So to conclude, I'll say this. If you're looking for a powerful and ethical and effective protein powder that tastes really good, it's Planta. Planta literally is the evolution of plant-based protein, and as people start learning more about it, you know, people that stick to whey, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Especially if you don't have the lactose or the dairy issues. But once people start knowing that this is not just for vegans, right? I don't think many of our customers are vegans, to be honest, right? It's just a different protein source that doesn't have the issues that comes with lactose and with dairy. That's it. And it's actually better because it is fortified with different vitamins and minerals that whey protein just don't have, right? And if you're gonna consume food for the gods, it should be fortified appropriately and properly, something that's gonna help you sustain a long, healthy, powerful fucking life, all right? So more information on Planta right down below. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll holler at y'all next time. Oh, make sure you hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Make sure you like this video, comment, I'll interact with y'all, and share this to the homies. Let's get the word out there. All right, holler at y'all later.